Okay, so on the test, almost certainly I'm going to have you do a Venn diagram survey problem, just like the previous problems where there's 2 sets. It does get more complicated though. Just like we did intersections and unions of 2 sets, we could also do the same thing with 3 sets. And we can have surveys that are a little more detailed than 2 questions and actually ask you 3 questions. So let's look at this example. We're just going to take it one step at a time. We're going to use our logic on this one just like we did in the previous problem. So let's give this a go. It says example 3. A music teacher has surveyed 495 students. The results are listed below. 320 students like rap music, 395 like rock, 295 like heavy metal, 280 like both rap and rock, 190 like both rap and heavy metal, 240 like both rock music and heavy metal music, and 160 students like all 3. Okay, first thing we need to do is we need to label this Venn diagram. Well, if you look, we have rap, rock, and heavy metal. This is what I was saying earlier, that you can't just necessarily use the first letter of the word because we have rap and rock, which are both R's. So here, just to be sure, I'm going to do rap, then I'm going to write rock, and then maybe for the last one, I'll just do an HM, or you could just do an H. It's clear that that one's heavy metal. But you most definitely need to label your Venn diagram, okay? I'm going to go in and I'm going to label those regions. We had region 1, then I worked up in an outward flower circular pattern, right? So this was region 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I try to remain pretty consistent, not pretty consistent, I try to remain absolutely consistent with how I label the diagrams. Okay, so let's start off with region 1. Think about region 1. Region 1 would be all 3. Well, all 3 is given to us in the problem. There's all 3 of them is 160 students. So I know that one, which is awesome. Okay? Let's go on, and we always want to start with the inside working our way out. So always try to start with region 1 and just go in numeric order, okay? Let's think about region 2. What is region 2? Well, region 2 represents rap and rock, but we have to be careful. They like rap and rock, which is region 2, but they do not like all 3. They like rap and rock, but they do not like all 3. So let's go and see how many total students like rap and rock. If I look at rap and rock, I see 280 students like rap and rock. So that means when I add these two together, I would have 280. When I add region 1 and region 2 together, I have to get 280. So what do I need to do to get just region 2? There's 280 students. There's 280 students who like rap and rock, but 160 of those like all 3. So we care about the ones who like only rap and rock. So 280 like rap and rock, but 160 of those like all 3. So do 280 minus 160, I'm getting 120. Let's go on to region 3. Think about region 3. Region 3 is clearly rock and heavy metal. So how many students like rock and heavy metal? I'm seeing 245. So there's 245 students who like rock and heavy metal, but we want ones who exclusively like rock and heavy metal, not all 3. So we have to subtract off the 160 that like all 3. 245 minus 160, I'm getting 85. Please double check my math, because if you get one of these numbers wrong, all of your numbers are wrong. Let's go into region 4. Region 4 is going to be rap and heavy metal. There's 190 who like rap and heavy metal. That's 190 who like rap and heavy metal, and possibly more, but they certainly like rap and heavy metal. Well, we want the ones who exclusively like rap and heavy metal for region 4. So we have to take off the 160 that like all 3. So 190 minus 160, I'm getting 30 who like rap, so exclusively like rap and heavy metal. Let's go on to region 5. Region 5 is how many like rap. How many like rap? Well, rap music is 320. So 320 students said, I like rap, but that doesn't mean that they don't like anything else. In Region 5, we specifically like the ones who only like rap. Okay, so of the ones who like rap, we have to take away the 160 who like all three because they don't just like rap. We also have to take away the 120 that like rock as well as rap. And we also have to take away the 30 who like heavy metal as well as rap. So you started off with 320 who like rap, but 160 of them liked all three. 120 of them liked only rock and rap, and 30 of them liked only rap and heavy metal. So all of those are ones who liked something other than just rap. Do 320 minus 160 minus 120 minus 30. See what you get, and I'm getting a value of 10, I believe. Okay, let's go on to Region 6. Region 6 represents rock. How many like rock? 395 students like rock. But remember, some of them like rap as well, some of them like heavy metal as well, and some of them like all three. And then Region 6 represents those who only like rock. So let's get rid of the ones who like all three. Let's get rid of the ones who like rock and rap only. So that's minus the 120. And let's get rid of the ones who like rock and heavy metal. So that's 85. So that leaves me with 395 minus 160 minus 120 minus 85. Please do that. I'm getting 30. Oh, sorry, I put that in the wrong place on the Venn diagram. That was Region 6. So Region 6 was 30. There we go. Okay. Let's go on to Region 7. Think about what that is. Region 7 is heavy metal. We know 295 like heavy metal, but the problem is some of them like more than heavy metal. And we care about, in Region 7, those who only like heavy metal. So there's 295 that like heavy metal and possibly more. Let's find out who like exactly only heavy metal. Take away the 160 that like all three. Take away the 85 that like heavy metal and rock only. And take away the 30 that like rap and heavy metal only. So I'm doing 295 minus 160 minus 85 minus 30. See what you get? I'm getting a value of 20 people. Whew, almost done. Only one region left. We have Region 8 here. Region 8 here would be the total number of people. So how do we find the total number of people? Well, there were 495 students total, and then we have to sum all the regions 1 through 7 and subtract that from 495. So go ahead and add regions 1 through 7. And what I'm getting here is an amount of 455 people. So if I do 495 minus 455, I'm getting 40 people left over for Region 8. 40 people left over for Region 8. Whew! Okay, so we've labeled the Venn diagram, which is the most difficult part. Remember to start with Region 1, work your way out. Always subtract off the ones that you've already placed. It says how many of those surveyed like exactly 2 of the 3 types of music. So, for instance, Region 1 likes 3 types of music, but Regions 2, 3, and 4 like exactly 2 types of music. For instance, Region 2 likes only rap and rock, but not heavy metal, right? So what regions would we be talking about? We'd be talking about Regions 2 plus 3 plus 4. So what do? Just add the numbers in there. We would have 120 plus 85 plus 30. 120 plus 85 plus 30 is getting 235. Please go ahead and double check my math. Getting 235 students like exactly 2 types of music. Let's look on the next one. How many of those surveyed like only rock music? Only rock music, we would be talking about Region 6. Well, we've already done the math on that. So how many like only rock music would be a total of 30 people. How many of those surveyed like only one of the three types of music? So only one of the three types of music. For instance, region 7 is people who like only heavy metal. Region 6 is those who like only rock. And region 5 is those who like only rap. So we would be talking about regions, I don't know why I wrote a 1 there. We'd be talking about region 5 plus 6 plus 7. So let's do the numbers there. 5 is 10 people, 6 is 30 people, and 7 is 20 people. Adding those together, I would get a total of 60 people. All right, a lot of work to get the answers. Of course, this is just 3 questions. I could ask many, many, many more questions, seemingly an infinite amount of questions on this graph. So this is just 3 simple for you.